For the love of God. Alright. So, I already watched this video. Haha. I already responded to this video. Haha. You guys didn't see the video because I had to scrap it. So I'm going to have to do it all over again. The whole point of this format was for me to do it one time and then upload it to YouTube. Because I like the live stream format. But you know what? It's fine. I can do it again. It'll be fine. We'll just redo it. Alright.
So you might remember in my last video, I spoke about an increasingly popular defense tactic of YouTube leftists. This is becoming more and more popular as a defense mechanism on the left. It goes like this. If you criticize and or make fun of me on the internet, you must want to fuck my ass.
This is not a left-right issue. This happens literally on all the time on both sides. I see even Ranting Monkey do it. There's this girl on his Twitter who constantly responds to him, and he says that she's stalking. That she's stalking him, that she's sexually interested in him. This is not a how you would call tactic of the left. This is a tactic of undermining someone who's criticizing you because you don't like their criticism. That's literally all it is. And I don't like that this guy has to use it.
Aaron's been using live stream footage again. Don't know why he's so obsessed with me. I suspect it's sexual. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's sexual. Got daddy issues, and that's why he fixates on me. Like, hey, if that's your thing, sure. Go
Also very obviously joking.
for it.
Well, dust off your arseless chaps and strap up, boys, because it's straight Pride Parade time, and we're going to celebrate with some man-on-man internet love.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Right after this short message.
That's not.
G'day viewers, it's Wednesday, Wangafat Wednesday time, where I talk about who am I not giving a fuck about today. And as we charge into Pride Month, or stride purposely into Pride Month, or sashay into Pride Month, you know, whatever your thing is, you do you. As Pride Month commenceth, the ones I'm not giving a fuck about come out every year, and any time there's something to celebrate a marginal group, why can't I have a straight Pride Parade?
So apparently a couple of guys in Boston applied to the city council to hold a straight Pride Parade. Sounds like a bit of good old trolling to me. But even if it's not, sure, have a straight Pride Parade. You parade to your heart's content.
So, to me, it doesn't really sound like a troll. It just sounds like a way to undermine gay, lesbian, trans people, etc. by using your free speech to silence them. Because when a majority uses their free speech against a minority or a marginalized group, you usually silence them.
Now, you'd think Angry Aussie and I would be in agreement on this.
You and Angry Aussie will never be in agreement, and you know that.
After all, I don't give a fuck if they want to have a straight Pride Parade. And he made a video about how he doesn't give a fuck about the people trying to organise this straight Pride Parade. So it'd seem cut and dry. Only Angry Aussie is about to show us how much of a fuck he does give about these bigoted, homophobic, fucking racist, xenophobic, whatever.
Racist, sexist, homophobic.
Here's a tactic constantly used by the right for some reason. Hillary Clinton. What does she have to do with the left? Because she's a feminist? I have no idea. Hillary Clinton does not represent the left. She is not a leftist champion, and nor is Obama. I'm only saying Obama because so many people will bring up Obama for no fucking reason. Hillary Clinton isn't a leftist. I'm sorry. She's not even a liberal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bearing, but this video makes no sense. I know you're just using it to undermine Angry Aussie, but come on. This doesn't work at all.
Phobic, xenophobic.
And it's just like, what the fuck is Isaac? That's a rhetorical question when I say, what the fuck is wrong with people who say that? Because I know what's wrong with them. They're profoundly ignorant, bigoted morons.
Yeah, but I mean, who gives a fuck about them? I don't give a fuck about them. You don't give a fuck about them. Let's just let them have their Pride Parade.
I think when he says I don't give a fuck about him is he doesn't care about the individual people, but their actions and what they say are still important. I don't give a fuck about Nazis themselves. I care about their actions and their rhetoric and what they do and say.
Who fucking cares?
It's just such a stupid and willfully ignorant thing to say. And it's like, people say, why can't I have a straight pride parade? Why isn't there a white history month? I picture them standing outside shopping centres going, where are all the non-disabled parking spaces?
Fucking hell, Angry, I know you didn't mean it, but it kind of sounds like you're comparing gay people to disabled people.
It really doesn't, because he's not talking about gay people. He's talking about people who use this dumb fuck logic of, they have that thing, why can't I have it too? This childish notion that you get to have everything because you exist. This childish notion that if a marginalized group gets to have this one thing, why can't I have it too? Aren't we supposed to be for equality? The same logic would apply. Yeah, he's not talking about gay people here.
I mean, gay people are just normal people who like to fuck people with the same genitals as them. Your disabled car park analogy just doesn't apply, mate.
Like, literally everywhere fucking else, you morons! And you use the gaming analogy. Why don't I get a straight pride parade? The same reason you don't get the blue shell in Mario Kart when you're already coming first. Okay?
Hang on a sec. You do know there's no limit on the amount of games of Mario Kart people can play, right? Like, if these straight Pride Parade lads from Boston have a game of Mario Kart, that doesn't mean that other people can't have their own game of Mario Kart.
Okay, this is a complete understanding of the point that he was trying to make. The point he's trying to make is that in Mario Kart, usually the further you are behind, the more likely you are to get a blue shell. If you're in first place, you'll never get the blue shell. It's not something that happens. You're already in first place. You don't need a huge advantage. You don't need it because you're already there. He's saying, straight people, you're already there. What do you need more? What more do you need? In America, gay people have no protection from employers firing them for their sexual orientation. In America, you can get kicked out of your home for being transgendered. In America, these are not things that straight people deal with. Point blank, period.
And that doesn't mean that gay people can't get the blue shell. This analogy's fucking
The gay people should get the blue shell because they're further behind. That's his point.
confusing. I guess what I'm trying to say is everyone can get a blue shell at some point, as long as you play enough games of Mario Kart. Fuck me, in the gayest way possible. Because I love you, Angry Aussie.
It's about leveling the playing field. It's about someone else having a chance.
And this straight pride parade denies someone else of this chance?
No, the straight pride parade undermines the people trying to get that chance. That's what it's for.
For fuck's sake, I've not just this random people saying it on the internet. I have seen reports that this may actually happen. People are lobbied successfully for a city council to allow them to have a straight pride parade. I mean, what is it that you don't get that the reason for queer pride parades, or even black pride parades, or any other ethnic group pride events, is because these groups have been told not only they don't have the right to be proud.
Who says they don't have the right to be proud?
Gay people are constantly told that they don't get to have the right to be proud. That's what the straight pride parade is for. That's literally what you're saying. You're undermining LGBTQ people by telling them You don't get to be proud of your gayness because I'm proud of my straightness. That's what it does. For black people, slavery, the Jim Crow laws. I don't know any of what happened in the UK, but black people, LGBTQ people, think of a minority in America. They have constantly been marginalized, abused, and then told they don't belong or they don't get to exist. In fact, LGBTQ people are probably the ones who are most prosecuted by the whitest religion in the world. The whitest too. Muslims and Christians. They both hate gay people. And don't give me that shit about, oh, but Christians are more. Fuck off. Honestly, fuck off. Your book, your rhetoric says that gay people should be stoned. That's your religion. Fuck off with your bullshit.
But they don't have the right to exist.
Who says they don't have the right to exist?
Nazis, white nationalists, and probably the people running the straight pride parade.
What fucking world do you live in, Angry? And
He lives in the real world. The one we're in right now.
what year is it there?
And this is defiance against that.
Then why isn't it called the Gay Defiance Parade?
And
Because it doesn't have to be. By calling it straight pride, you're already calling it undermining LGBTQ people parade.
despite the bullshit that so many trolls on the internet say, straight white people are not under threat. It simply isn't true.
So, are you saying you'd have no problem with a straight black pride parade?
You've never
That makes no sense. Okay.
been told you can't exist. You've never been humiliated, chased, beaten, and murdered for your sexuality.
Yeah, most gay people have never been humiliated, chased, beaten, and murdered for their sexuality either.
This is not an argument. So because most gay people haven't gone through that, no gay people go through that. Right. Okay. That literally makes no sense. So gay people are constantly told that they don't belong. They constantly are getting lynched. They're constantly getting beaten. They're constantly getting killed for being gay, something you cannot control. And just because most gay people aren't going through it means it's not a problem or it doesn't matter. Okay.
And look, let's go there. Let's go there. Honestly, these people saying they want a straight pride parade because they deserve it. Well, you know what? If they get the shit beaten out of them by the cops and then raped by the cops afterwards, like the people at the Stonewall riots and the early pride parades all around the world had happened to them, then maybe you've got something. Then that's how you get me on side.
Okay, so you'll be all for this straight pride parade if all straight people get beaten and raped by cops? Or just...
No, that's not what he said anyway. I feel like you misheard him purposefully. No, he said if straight people went through any of the amount of shit that gay people constantly go through, then maybe he'd be for a straight pride parade. But that's not a thing that straight people go through. He's not saying he's for them going through that either.
some straight people get beaten and raped by cops. Either way, that's a weird prerequisite for having a parade.
This is not...
He acts like the parade is like the one thing. Like, I know it's the subject of the video, but he acts like there's parades for everything, right? But the point of the pride parade, the gay pride parade, is to celebrate the fact that as of right now, gay people aren't persecuted so much as they were before. That you can be out and about and not be beaten by the police officer right by you. The straight pride parade, the point of it is to tell gay, lesbian, transgender people that you are worthy of existing. That you are a person no matter what most people will tell you. That's the point of it.
Something that happens to straight people. And if straight people can't pull their fucking head in for 1 month and stop with this bullshit about I need a straight pride parade, you're a worthless fucking piece of shit and I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, nah, it sounds like you totally don't give a fuck. Like, not at all. Look, to sum up,
If you say you don't care about someone, you really care about them.
I don't give a fuck if people want to have a straight pride parade. I don't give a fuck if people want to have a gay pride parade. As long as you're not going out of your way to be a blatant fucking degenerate.
I really don't know what the point of this video, the point of this part of the video was. I don't see what's really degenerate about it. We don't know where this is. We don't know what street this is on. We don't know if this is a part of some event or if this is a part of some show that's currently going on somewhere. And this is just some cherry-picked example with no context. It makes no sense why you would use this video.
You know who had a good take on this? A guy called the Ego Cast.
We shouldn't have pride in being straight. We've limited our fucking sexual interactions by half. Who's so stupid to do that? Why should we be proud about that? But then I thought, well, you know, gay people kind of do that too, but the other way.
Yep. Completely misunderstanding the point of the Pride Month and Pride Parade and all of that. But okay.
So they're kind of in the same boat with us. So we should all be working towards the middle. We should all be trying to be bi, I guess is my thing. I want to have a straight bi parade. Because
that wouldn't make sense. It would just be called a bi parade.
There's where it's at, right? Just fuck anybody. It's awesome. Personally, I can't do it myself, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's not attracted to men. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep, I see the logic. I mean, if you can literally double the amount of people in the world you're willing to fuck, and you can stomach that sort of thing, then that's a fucking smart move. Good on bisexuals. I'll catch you later.
Just another example of centrists supporting and defending degeneracy. Alright, y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.